Okay, this week's Throwback Thursday video is Can't Touch This by MC Hammer. Can't Touch This is based on Super Freak by Rick James. It's the same riff, the one that goes. So let's take a closer look at it. Now, you're going to notice first of all that I'm going to be using my pinky, my middle, and my index to play all these notes. Right, so we're going to begin by putting the 5th fret pressed with the pinky. Then we're going to hit the 3rd fret on the A string as well with the middle finger. Then the index finger. Okay, and the tab will be listed below the video for anybody that wants to check it out. Next note you get is the pinky on the 5th fret of E. And straight away that'll be a gap I'd work on a good bit. I'd work on going. And when you play this sort of thing, a very common thing I'd see with it is that students sometimes, and check out if you're doing it yourself, that when you're done with the pinky note starting off, that when you get to this one, the pinky's going to come down and join them and stay there. Then it has to spring back up. So a good exercise could be to go. Alright, just to get used to the pinky moving just up and down rather than in and out that way. Alright, so those are our first 4 notes. We get, and then it's open string on E, 3rd fret on E as well, using the 2nd finger, and then index finger on the 2nd fret of A, and finally we get the 5th fret on the E string. So altogether that gives us and another thing to notice is as I'm picking it, I am doing downs and ups at times. You're going to see them marked out in the tab because if I play it all downs, it sounds a bit forced and it sounds a bit too rigid. I'll play it with all downs just to explain. So like. The other way. And also with that, what's happening is the first note I'm actually sliding into it. I'm sliding from the 3rd fret on A up to the 5th fret on A. It's going. If that's a bit too much for now, just start on the opening note and then work the slide in later because it is only the beginning of it after all. And then the next thing with it is I am doing some palm muting. So if we look at this hand, you're going to notice that like it's pressed up against the bridge. Very like the Macarena video from last week. So it gives us this sound. The other way. So it sounds a lot better that way. Now, that is basically it. It goes over and over and over again. And like I was saying, if you learn this one, it also serves you for Super Freak by Rick James. Have fun, guys. Until next week.